Today is World Preemie Day. All week we've been showcasing the neonatal intensive care unit and the heartwarming stories that go with it. Good for Utah Saray Chin joins us now in studio with part 4 of her series. Saray.
Well, Kim, a lot goes into care of these preemies before they're given the green light to go home. And it's the Nicu team at IMC that makes it happen. The doctors, nurses, staff, and the volunteers.
Good luck, you guys. Take care.
But before the monumental day of a homecoming, it's the nurses and staff who help parents get through the hard times and the everyday care of little baby. They're keeping the most delicate babies alive, including baby Afton, who's surviving in an incubator.
Makes it a little bit easier to go home at night when you have someone that you trust here.
Here you go, Brittany. Thank you so much.
Part of the puzzle of easing the often rocky journey are the volunteers. Sherry Timothy and Shamie Campbell donated their time for years before heading up the parent volunteer group at the hospital.
My son Jackson was born at 27, 5 days.
They are parents who have been there before.
All 3 of my kids have been in the NICU.
They brighten the often scary time in the NICU, making rounds.
Hey, good seeing you today.
You too.
Putting special touches around the child's bed and creating albums to document their family's stay that can sometimes stretch into months at a time.
It's really nice to hear somebody that's been there to say, you know what? I know what you're going through and everything's going to be okay.
Whether your journey is 1 day or 140 days, it's hard, and we're here to help them.
The NICU is helping smaller and smaller babies survive. Technology and monitoring breathing and nutrition are improving. There's a full team approach at Intermountain Medical Center with the family leading the team.
We found that with these very little babies, the less we have to intervene and touch them, the better they do. So in that first week, we really try and cluster our cares and do as much as we can at one time. But when we need to get in there, we're there, and we have a whole team dedicated just to one little patient.
Home is the end goal, and home is where the Peterson triplets are headed on this day.
Baby A does not need any follow-up. Okay. Baby B.
The babies will still be on oxygen.
They're still not breathing 100% well on their own.
After some last-minute instructions,
So did we go over with you guys how to do the multivitamins?
it's time to head home with a dose of reality setting in.
I'm not sure if we're ready to go home or not. We're definitely prepared. I don't know if we're mentally prepared yet.
What the Petersons know is that the NICU staff has prepared them as much as they can for a successful transition at home.
Can you believe that? 3 babies.
Wish us luck. It'll be fun.
We hope.
Yeah.
Well, okay, baby Brayden, Parker, and the only girl of the bunch, Avery, are adjusting well at home. As for mom and dad, they're tag teaming it with about 2 to 3 hours of sleep last night, which was their first night. Tomorrow, we wrap up our series. Not only do some of these miracle 1-pound babies survive, but they thrive. A heartwarming reunion between a former preemie and her nurse tomorrow night at 6. For now, reporting in the studio, Saray Chin, Good for Utah.